HumanFlea here, back to the episode of Guide D3. Well, that's left off. We tried to break into our own heart, but unfortunately we couldn't open it. So now we have to go to the abandoned building to find an egg to cook it sunny side up with hot sauce in order to open up our heart.
Do this, so I've prepared a gate to the old school.
That's fast. Were you spying on us?
Probably.
The rumor has it that the Forbidden Building is very dangerous. I've made a direct connection to the Dragon's Nest.
Just as I expected, Jeffrey. So unnaturally efficient, as always. Come, fake hero.
Wait a minute. We can't just go jumping into the Dragon's Lair. You always have to grind a few levels first.
Almaz, all I ever do is grind levels.
Fool! I don't even know the meaning of the word level grinding.
What?
I must eat the dragon egg and open my heart as soon as I can. I have no time to waste on repetitive battles.
And yet you wasted all that time with me on repetitive battles.
First of all, I don't really believe any of this egg-eating business. But if they can walk around inside their hearts, I guess it could work for demons. Somehow.
Wait up, Mal.
Ah, it's you again.
So you're really going, huh? For honor students like you, the Forbidden Land is like a convenient graveyard.
If your words could scare me, I wouldn't be reckless enough to attempt opening my heart to begin with. I am fully prepared for my journey, and I won't let you stand in my way.
Doesn't seem like he wants to open his heart. So why is he so determined to do this? It's impossible. There's not even the slightest ray of hope. I guess he really hates my title. Though, that is what he said, so maybe I should pay more attention.
Coming with you.
Like hell you are. Sorry about that. I think my recorder just glitched for a second. So let's go.
What? Why? This has nothing to do with you. Go to class like you always do.
Lucky for us, it's the weekend.
Oh, that just reminded me of the show Weekenders. That was a great one.
Yes, we've finished our homework and have already read up for next class.
Ready for the weekend.
This is quite a
forget the same
predicament,
song.
Miss Raspberry. I would prefer that you not interfere with the young master.
I really am curious as to what Jeffrey's endgame is.
Oh, Mr. Jeffrey, you've got the wrong idea. I don't want to join him. I just want to see for myself whether or not the legend is true. And I want to see if the great honor student Mal can actually pull off this outrageous stunt.
Oh, yes I can.
However,
Don't worry, I'll take care of Mal for you.
Somehow you end up having to travel with Beryl!
this is quite disturbing. Even I didn't expect this to happen.
It's all right, Jeffrey. They're just afraid of me. If an honor student like me can open my heart, the #1 delinquent won't have much to brag about anymore. Relax. I believe in me.
Okay, I think this is... Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a reference to something, but I just remembered, like, a saying. Don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you.
If you insist, young master, I pray for the worst of luck.
I think it's that one where the guy has the
Mr.
pointy
Jeffrey
eyeglass,
really does
or
care
the
for
pointy
you a lot,
shades.
Huh, Lord Mal?
You just realized that now? Of course! He's my hand-picked personal butler. He's the best in the business.
Okay, so we can still access Mao's heart. But for now, let's go to the abandoned building for Dragon's Rest.
The old schoolhouse, aka the Forbidden Building, is the oldest building that remains of the Academy, which continuously rebuilds and expands. It is located in the deepest center, but its gates have been closed tight, and one can only see its interior by traveling across dimension gates.
Okay.
But since its closure, the situation inside still remains a mystery, since no one who enters has ever returned. The interior of this ancient building is full of danger. Unbeknownst from its abandoned appearance, it remains unexplored, where even daredevils hesitate to enter.
This building's getting pretty old. I've gotten rid of the dragons, so I'd better get on with the rebuilding.
Wait, what?
I sense others nearby. Great, I'm uber shy.
Oh, I forgot Uber was a word.
I heard lots of rumors about this place. A famous one is about a legendary honor student who ate a dragon
Wait, so
egg
he already killed the dragon?
and turned into a legendary delinquent. Aren't you curious, being an honor student and all?
Why would eating an egg suddenly make you a good person? Ryan, this is video games. Do not question it.
Fine, let's hear it. But only if it tells whether he ate it with salt and pepper or hot sauce.
What difference does it make?
You're really hung up on that, huh?
It's my greatest concern at this point. One of my goals is to make hot sauce the official condiment for eggs.
You still hate salt and pepper?
Disliking things is key to being an honor student. Who wants to eat all their vegetables?
We eat everything on the plate. Food group be damned. No honor student can claim that.
Ah!
Our lady eats all the school lunches for our absent classmates.
She should be fat.
And since everyone is always absent, that's like 30 lunches a day.
How is that even possible?
Once I take home ec, I'm gonna make you a feast that you'll eat to the very last bite.
More of your useless meddling.
Huh? So you've never gone to a home economics class, Miss Barrow? But I thought you had perfect attendance.
I do, but home ec's a special case at this school. No one knows where the kitchen room is, and none of the teachers have ever seen the home ec teacher. None of the fearless badasses who went looking for the cooking class have ever been seen again.
This school is full of stories about never being seen again.
Yep. It's a pretty big school, to be fair.
There it is! That's the dragon egg, right?
That was pretty easy. We didn't even see the shadow from this legendary dragon. Shouldn't there be more action and adventure than this?
Yep.
Fool, stop daydreaming! Reality is never that romantic.
But this isn't reality.
Hey, stop right there!
Who dares tell me what to do?
Cooking is love.
Sidekick.
Cooking is power!
Cooking is love. Cooking is life.
Cooking is serenity.
More weirdos. I wonder if they're comedians.
Order! We are chefs. Under order from a master, we will take the dragon egg.
You plan to steal from an honor student? I'll slice you up and serve you smoked with my dragon egg breakfast.
Aha! So, okay, we don't actually get to control them. I'm honestly tempted to just let them fight and see if they can do it. In all honesty. So, yeah.
Here I go.
My Godzilla rant. So yeah, the main character was completely emotionless. Like, there were a lot of scenes where they could have improved him. Like, just have him actually show him with an emotional reaction. Like, that was just, why would they never put an emotional reaction for him? I just don't get it. But they also, like, never give him motivation. Like, after his dad got killed by the bug, that was the perfect opportunity to have him swear vengeance or something along those lines. Like, how cool would it have been, like, after... Like, if after the Muto killed his father, he would have just gone, like, I will avenge you, or something along those lines. Yeah, it's over the top and silly, but so is Godzilla. It's not supposed to make sense. Like, you're not supposed to make it that serious. Pacific Rim was a lot better with their main characters than friggin'... Pacific Rim was a lot better with their main characters. I actually did kind of care. Like, I wanted to see Riley beat him. Like, we get to see his brother die immediately. Like, that was... Ugh. But with Godzilla, they barely... Yeah, they didn't do anything with that main character, and it knocked the movie down a few pegs, unfortunately. There was another complaint I had about the movie. There was not enough Godzilla, like, at all. Because you know what happens? It's just a giant tease. They tease him. But that's all they ever do. Just... I like how the delinquent just attacked her own unit. But, like, the entire movie is just a tease. The only time you actually get to see Godzilla fighting is in the last fourth of the movie. That's the only time you get to see him fighting. The Mutos, his enemies, got more screen time than he did. The movie is called Godzilla. We expect to see Godzilla. And just having him on camera, like just showing him like swimming through the ocean, that's not enough. That's not enough to make it interesting. You have to show him doing things. At least make it so that he like attacks the things, or like maybe he attacks one of the aircraft carriers. Or accidentally destroys it, like he doesn't really care, he just so happened to be right in front of him and it stopped. That would have been good, but no. Just because you show him like swimming in the ocean, that's not interesting. It's not memorable, it's just worthless. It's just filler. Because the first time you think you're about to see him fight, no, it cuts away immediately, and the most you get is a TV news coverage of it. That only shows like less than 30 seconds of them fighting, and even then, you only get to see it on a small computer screen. And even when he was fighting the giant monsters, it would constantly cut to the human character. I don't care what he's doing. You have giant lizard versus two giant bugs 90 degrees to your left. Let me watch that.
If only I eat this egg.
Like, seriously. The movie's called Godzilla. I want fucking Godzilla.
That would make you the #1 delinquent of all time. Indeed. In all of our long history, no demon has ever successfully opened up their heart. So if I eat it, I'll stop Mal from becoming a badass, and I'll snag the title of #1 delinquent forever. But even though that'll solve all my problems, I just can't do it. Stealing is for honor students.
I do know that, I heard that they are making a sequel. If they do, I really just hope they improve. Because, like, the first movie, it just teased Godzilla a lot. Like, okay, but you set up the universe. Now give us what we goddamn want. Because I heard that in the sequel, it's not just going to be Godzilla. It's going to be Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah.
Even if I did
Those are top-tier Godzilla monsters. King Ghidorah is his arch-rival. Mothra is actually one of Godzilla's greatest allies. Rodan is a pterodactyl.
It would be so uncool. I couldn't stand to face the light of day.
I'm not complaining just for the sake of complaining or that I want to rip the movie down. I'm complaining because I know they can do better. I want to see them do better.
My lady.
That is why I'm complaining. I want them to improve.
If Mal does open his heart, I'll just have to find a way to be a bigger badass than him.
Good for you, Raspberry. I honestly didn't care about that.
That's why we're such good enemies. And friends. And ultimately, rivals. Amazing, my lady. I'm glad you think so.
Okay, we got the dragon.
Hey, Daryl, what's wrong with this egg? I can't seem to crack it.
Really? You can't even crack a defenseless egg, and you call yourself an honor student?
Are you saying that a delinquent can?
With what I do on a daily basis, I can crack it in one shot.
It's impossible. You can't crack that egg.
Oh, great. More fodder.
You guys are still here?
The only one in the entire netherworld who can cook that dragon egg is our master.
If I had more time, I would have found its harmonic seam, where it's most vulnerable. But seeing as how there's a quicker way, tell me where your master is.
Take me to your dojo.
He's in the home ec cooking lab. However, it's virtually impossible to find. You could spend a lifetime trying.
And it's a demon lifetime too. That's like 1,000 years at least.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the Academy's #1 honor student. Your kitchen will be no problem to find.
Aha.
Bye, butler.
And immediately delegate all the work.
You're not gonna find it yourself?
We're going back for now. Fake hero, roll that egg behind us.
They make him roll. I find it funny because they do have other
really gonna
slaves that
open
they
up
could
Mal's
have just
heart?
do this, like sidekick, Findor Gallius, other guy.
Maybe I should just give up getting my title back and become a demon. It'll sure be easier.
What's wrong, fake hero? Do you want us to help you?
Huh? Oh, thanks, but I'm alright. I'll carry it myself, don't worry.
Are you sure? You look kind of pale. If you need
He's like that
anything,
normally.
I'll always be there to listen. Just come to see me.
A demon worrying about me? How could I even consider giving up on my title? It's all that demonic title's fault. I have to do something about it quick, or I'll be a demon before I know it. I have to get Mao to open up his heart with that sunny side up egg and return to my real body.
Yeah, that is your best option. Oh, hey, another one of these. She looks like she's about to cry. I love you, Beryl. Today's tangents, Space Detective Pretty Mask. Well, that was a complete waste of time.
Economics kitchen room. This is where students are forced to endure harsh training to develop a strong mind and learn to cook on par with a professional chef. Speaking of legendary chefs, it is assumed that they bathe in boiling water or oil and sleep on the blades of their knives to understand their ingredients' ordeal. This fierce training is conducted by one of these legendary chefs, the home economics teacher. The regiment is harsh, with such drills as fasting for a month and living with violent ingredients.
Violent ingredient?
Everyone
Well, I guess
tries to
bear
drop
would count
out
as a
at
violent
least
ingredient.
once. But it is completely isolated from the outside world, making escape impossible. If you wish to return alive, you have no choice but to finish the training and become a professional chef.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting, young master. I finally managed to somehow find the home economics kitchen.
I like how he has to say, I somehow found it. Like he doubted himself.
What took so long? You're usually much more efficient than that.
Oh, I sincerely apologize. I had a bit of trouble with his amount of secrecy. He slipped through my vast network. You should not underestimate him. He is no ordinary home ec teacher.
To be able to give you a hard time, he must be a skilled professional.
At least the whole mystery surrounding the home ec class will finally be revealed. Looks like I'll actually be able to go to all my classes, surprisingly. And all thanks to my healthy work ethic.
Shouldn't all the credit go to Mr. Jeffrey?
Yep.
Oh, nonsense. It was all in the service of our young master.
Say, Lord Mao, instead of complaining about how long it took, shouldn't you at least thank him?
Absolutely not. A demon must never give thanks. A demon must only take. A true demon is always evil and cruel, and strong, strong, strong. The path to Overlord is paved in blood.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Excuse me. Giving thanks is a mild-mannered act of delinquency. I would like for our young master to become the top demon of the Netherworld as soon as possible. That is all I wish.
Well, aside from whatever that'll take, you really do cherish Lord Mao, don't you, Mr. Jeffrey?
Well, duh! That's what a butler is for, isn't that right? I will continue to use you to your full capacity.
Yes, of course. Please request anything of me, young master.
So yeah, that was a long episode. Jeez, we're full of 20-minute episodes today. Well, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye!